4 quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On first down, Jackson hits his running back. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Give now to the running back. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They go play fake with Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. This is complete to Neighbors. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's go now.
Now Jackson off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just... Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10, here's Jones. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Has the connection to Jones. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from the 41. Barkley trying this up the gut. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now they send their back in motion right. Setting up the running back screen. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Barkley gets it on third down. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring on 2nd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Running back sent in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Running down the left side. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Going to run with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jones. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 7 yards on the run, and now they've got 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. And their first drive won't end in points after all. They're going to turn it over on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go! Go!
Backed up in the end zone. Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Hand off to the back. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun, Jackson connects with Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down read option. He keeps it running right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Second and 13. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He gets this one to McLaurin. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Eagles will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Giants are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking the safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Ready? Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
They'll take over 4th down and goal at the 29-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants pushing for points. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Here we go, right up the gut. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the ground, so now a ways to go if they decide to go for this on 4th and goal.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
Up and good from Joseph. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Smith. He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. A play fake now Hurts to throw. This one finds Goddard. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, set. Check out.
Throwing now, off play action. Buying some time left. That's Jones working the sideline, complete. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Second down carry for Jones. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They're going play action. Able to find Jones. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and 4 coming up now. They go play action here. It is caught left side. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Six the Eagle.
Straight ahead with Shipley. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second and 6 coming up here. They'll give left side to Jones. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That pass complete to Goddard. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. Escapes out to the left. Look at the sideline, that's Goddard. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running right, this is Jones. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
Blown back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. Jones once more. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They've got first down from the 31. On the carry, this is Jones. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Go! Hey, hey, check that. Roll. Hey.
They give to Jones, right side. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Neighbors with a catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From just shy of midfield on second down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot.
Go.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Just a quarter left before one of these teams. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Going with Jones on the ground. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Five men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
That's good for a New York Giants.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Street. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
19, Tiger, 19, top 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hut.
Jackson yet again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. And up.
Trying again following the sack. Throw over the middle, brought in by Neighbors. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw for Jackson. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Eagles return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Jones trying the left side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. The linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They kick the running back in motion. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Giants football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. Set go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants at a 2-score deficit. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left and that clock winding down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits his running back. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. and create space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing the out route complete. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Running back sent in motion. Again, it's Jackson to the air. He sends this one to the end zone, and he's there to send that one away incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and it's going to be second down.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
Complete. It's McLaurin. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a first down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Ready.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Ready.
Play fake. Jackson. He rolls to his right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Offense ready to be